Hey everyone, welcome back to Getaway Crochet. I'm Lisa, and happy September 1st. I hope you are enjoying a day off from work. I know I am today. I actually just woke up from a nap. Yes, it's 6:05 at night, and I just woke up from a 3-hour nap. Unintended 3-hour nap, I want to say. Generally, I don't sleep past 2 hours, but apparently today I needed to sleep one more, which is going to make it interesting trying to go to bed early tonight and get to work tomorrow. Okay, anyway. Today we are going to be talking about blankets, if you gathered that by the title of this video. Blankets are probably one of my favorite things to make in the whole world. I don't know what it is about them. I love starting a new blanket. I love finishing a blanket. I love putting together a blanket. I have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blankets in progress, maybe more. 6 that I can just think of off the top of my head. And I'm going to show you how far along I am on the ones that we have been talking about in the last week. Now, let me see if there are any updates that I need to go over with you guys. I've been pretty busy this week working on stuff. I had a coworker leave this week, so I was making an order of 2 elephants for her. I'm sorry that they are not here to show you. I also made, I think I made a total of 3 elephants this week, and then I'm trying to think what else, if I finished anything else. I didn't finish anything else. I have been working on my sunrise sunset blanket, which I don't know if I told you that's what I was going to name it, but I will show you that. I've been working on the granny squares this week. Also, after I finished the orders, that's what I've been working on for like multiple granny square blankets. I started granny squares for another granny square blanket, again, because I am trying to scrap bust really bad. And it just seems like when I get through one ball of scrap, I find 3 more. Or I create 3 more. I don't know. But yeah, so but I just wanted to come on here tonight. It's kind of late. It's later than I wanted to record. Husband and I kind of were watching a video. We watched Troy today. It was a really good movie. One of his favorites. It was like a 4-hour movie. So my plan was to be on in the early afternoon. That didn't happen. And then I wanted to eat something because it was like 2 o'clock by the time we got done watching Troy. And then I ate something and I'm like, I want to lay down for an hour or 2. And then I'm going to record when I get up, thinking it's going to be like 4 or 5. Yeah, no, it's 6 o'clock at night. So, yeah. Things did not go according to plan today, but that's okay. So we'll get into it. I'm not going to keep you guys too long today just because I messed up my own schedule and now it's 6 o'clock at night and I have things to do. Alright, without further ado, let me show you my sunrise sunset blanket, which I cannot wait to finish, as you can probably tell. Yes, squares. I will show you those as soon as I find some place to put them. Ugh. Okay. Alright, so I have made quite a bit of progress on my blanket, my corner-to-corner blanket here. Yes, do not mind my pajama pants. Again, I am not ashamed to wear pajama pants on my day off. And I don't care if you see me in them. Alright, so here is the progress I have made. Oh, goodness. I need a bigger spot. On this blanket. So I am currently I am not still making it bigger. It is fairly wide, though, as you can tell. So I am currently just going up, and we are about this. This is hitting the floor currently, so we're about this height. So I'm going to do maybe 2 rows more, and then start decreasing on both sides. But as you can see, look at these colors. Does it not remind you of a sunset or a sunrise? And due to the fact that it looks like both, I called it my sunrise sunset blanket. So that is how far I've gotten on that this week. And if you want to know the color, let me find it for you. I don't remember if I told you in last video, but I have another ball right here. It is the Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel. Oops, almost fell over. Okay, oh my gosh, I need to get used to this camera again. Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel. Okay, sorry guys, forgive me. I forget everything's backwards. Okay, Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel. It's in the color Candied Orange, if you can see that. Alright, so that's is from Hobby Lobby. Gorgeous color. What are you doing? Get out of there. No, we're not going to play right now. I got my husky a new ball yesterday, and he's obsessed with it because he lost his favorite ball. And I got him a new one, and now all he wants to do is play with it. So he's going to definitely be interrupting me right now to do that. Here's his new ball. It's a Chuck It brand ball from Menards. He's obsessed with this ball. So anyway, that's how far I've gotten on that. I'm hoping to finish it by the end of next week. I'm not like in a hurry to do it, but I'm obsessed with it and I want to get it finished and see what it looks like and show you guys. Because number one, it's now September. I start thinking about fall. My goal this weekend was to make pumpkins. That didn't happen. I was also going to make a butterfly for a coworker. That didn't happen. What did I work on? Blanket to stuff. Completely, again, yeah, hi buddy. Yeah. Completely not going at what I had planned to do. But that's okay because we will get there. Maybe, who knows, maybe I'll get crazy this week and just do orders. I don't know. I do have quite a few orders I have to get done though, and I need to light a fire under myself and just do those orders, even though what I want to work on right now is blanket stuff. But that's, who knows if that's going to happen. Also, I wanted you guys to know, I have an eye appointment to get new glasses. Hopefully they fit my face better. These are at least 7 years old. We will not go into the details of why they are 7 years old, and I have not... Loco, what are you doing? I can see you in the back, buddy. Little weasel. So, I turned the air conditioner off. It's currently like 79 degrees. I am hoping that I can get through this video without turning it on, but I'm getting a little warm now, so it has been 80 degrees or so all week. I think it was like 87 on Thursday. It was pretty warm. And Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. So, again, I'm procrastinating. It's my thing. So I got that done. Then I've been working on... Remember the bordered squares I had showed you last week with the dark gray border? I decided I didn't like that yesterday, which it's been on my mind for a while. But I decided to do something about the fact that I didn't like the dark gray. So I undid the dark gray border and redid all of the squares with the light gray border. And I think it looks so much better. So I like it so much better with the light gray border. Oh my gosh, my nose is running. I'm so sorry, guys. I just woke up. My allergies are going crazy. Bear with me 1 second. I swear I don't come on here to have you watch me blow my nose. That's not my intention ever. It just happened to be, my nose happened to be running. There is no dog hair in my nose, but now that I said it, there probably will be. Anyway, okay, so light gray border, like that, so much better. It just looks better with the colors. So I redid all of the ones, and then I started more. As you can see, I finished quite a few more squares. And then bordered them as well. So that is the progress with that. I wanted to show you how many squares I got done this week. I set those aside specifically to show you. Oops. Let's see. We'll see how far I can get through this video without sneezing. Because usually after I wake up from my nap, I have to blow my nose a million times. I have to sneeze. Again, this was not the plan, but here we are. Okay, I got this many squares done this week, guys. So I will show you the colors since there's not that many. Now these are all just scraps. Oh my gosh, look at this dog hair. There's dog hair and everything at this point. Now, I'm sorry the colors are not kind of coming out that well on the camera, but I'm limited with what I can do with that, but you get the idea. Now, if you go back quite a few videos, remember I wanted to make myself a Roseanne Afghan and use, you know, squares about 4 rows. This is what I'm actually using. So the squares I had made for that blanket, I'm actually just making into 7 rows. So these are all pre-made squares. I'm not starting from the ground up with these squares. I am actually just using the, oh my goodness, look at this dog hair. Look at that. I just vacuumed yesterday. Vacuumed everything. And there's dog hair. I beg that he stops shedding soon. I really do. So, and last but not least, and these are also going to be bordered in a light gray. To go to that blanket. I'm thinking I want to make it a 5 square by 7 square down. 5 across, 7 down. So I'm going to need at least 35, 45 squares. So we're going to see how that, I'm probably getting close to that with this. I have another stack in a bag that I have to finish bordering. But then in the midst of doing that the other day, I decided, I think it was Friday night or Thursday night, I think it was Thursday night actually, because we had just gone to, my husband and I went to the 50th anniversary of Jaws in theaters, and it was awesome. If you guys got a chance to do that, if you love the Jaws movie, I highly recommend going to see it in theaters. Totally worth it. They cleaned it up, so it's super, super clear. Like, I mean, it's still the original. I call it the OG. I work with this young kid, 23 years old. He calls everything, like, weird slang phrases, and now I'm starting to do it. So, if I say the OG, I mean the original. It's so weird for me to hear myself say that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay, so see it in theaters. We went to that on Thursday. It was so good. I was actually getting some comments. A couple of coworkers were like, "You were leaving early from work to go see Jaws?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I didn't buy the tickets and I didn't set the time, so, and this was scheduled over a month ago. Yep, yes I am. Leaving early to go see the movie Jaws, but that's okay. So I started this new blanket on Thursday, I believe, of last week. So in the middle of doing all my scrapgan squares, I have started a new scrapgan, which is also granny squares. But I'm going to make this blanket all solid color squares, and they are 6 rows in length. The border will be, I believe I'm going to do a border in like a light cream or like a light tan. Keep it pretty neutral, but here are the colors that I got so far, just with scraps. These are all the same scraps that I've been putting into this blanket. As you can tell, I do not have any more, clearly, right? It's a never-ending abundance of scraps in my life. I'm trying not to sneeze right now, so forgive me. So this is what I got going for this blanket. Again, no purpose intended, just using up scrap yarn. Maybe I should go back to bed, honestly, or I need some coffee or something. I don't know. I was trying to say squares and scrap yarn at the same time, and that did not go out well. Okay, so using up scrap yarn sounds so dumb. Me trying to talk now. I mean, you guys are just in it for the entertainment at this point, right? Like, you get how we work on this channel. We're just a bunch of goofballs here. So, scrap yarn into squares to make a blanket. Now I know I don't only make granny square blankets. I did do corner to corner, as you can tell. My favorite ones to do are those 2. Number 1, because they're pretty mindless. I don't have to think about them. Number 3, because they work up really fast. And number 4, because they look cool. Like, I like to do the chevron square, or chevron square. Oh dear Lord. I swear there's just water in here. Maybe I need something else. Let me just get my thoughts together for a second. Chevron stripe, which I've shown you. I have my Fiesta Siesta blanket, my Tranquility blanket. I made a bunch for other people too, which I did not name. I don't name other people's blankets. But, So that is the progress that I have gotten. Now I have a husky hair on me, right there. 1 second. Okay. Now I don't. Okay. My hair is kind of a hot mess, but it's my day off. I don't care. I'm keeping it real, honestly, and I honestly, like, it's just, I don't intend to be fulsome when I come on here, but it just seems like as I'm getting into, forgive me, I'm not really blowing my nose, I'm just trying to make sure that I don't have allergy issues all throughout the video here. As I am getting back into the videoing, it seems like I'm just being a goofball, and because I really just lose my thoughts, and I'm just trying to think of what I want to, oh my god, 1 second, guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, I swear I'm going to try to get through the rest of the video with having not to go blow my nose. So irritating. It seems like my body just does not want me to make a video for you, or makes me want to get up and go blow my nose in the middle of a video, have my nose run, have a dog hair tickle it, I don't know. Anyway, also I wanted to share a couple other things. Yesterday I went shopping with my mom, and of course I bought yarn. So I will show you the yarn I bought first and foremost, because that is what we do on this channel. We share yarn and projects. So, I had told you last week that I wanted to get a few more colors of the Karen Smash Cakes, which I did, and I will show you. Here is the first one. It is called, really, Candyland. So I wanted to get that one. I bought another one of these, which is the Jelly Filled. I bought another one of these, which is the Blackberry. And I bought another one. Oh my goodness, what am I doing with my life today? Bought another one of these, which is the, now I'm gonna sneeze, just watch. Okay, body, can you stop? Can you stop? Just stop. Mixed Up Mint. And then the other color that I wanted, that I did not get, and I finally got, was this one here, which is Cherry Berry. That's actually kind of cool for that color. So I got those. Then they also had more Big Twist yarn, and I never bought this when it was at Joann's. It's this really bright pink, hold on. Note to self, don't do a video when you wake up from a nap. This is called Cotton Candy. It's a very, very bright pink. Oh, this is not doing it justice at all. For those of you who know, this is a very neon pink. It's looking like a baby pink on camera, but it's not. It's very bright. There we go. That's doing it a little bit more justice here, but I got 2 of those just because Mom said she wanted to buy me yarn, so Mom got to buy me yarn. I lost the tag on that one, just kind of came off, which is fine. And then I got myself, they had buy one, get one 50% off. And then I got myself this Karen 1 pound, or it's Loops and Threads, sorry, it used to be Karen 1 pound. Loops and Threads, 1 pound in the color Linen. I'm going to sneeze again, I am so sorry. Oh my god, come on, nose, just stop. I'm so sorry, guys. Bear with me. Oh. Okay. Now I don't know where I put my yarn. Okay. So, remember I was talking about, where did I put those squares? What am I doing with my life? Oh, there. Oh, jeez. these squares, the ones that I'm going to border, it's going to be in this color here. Now I do have one of these colors, but it's for another blanket that I started, I think, 2 years ago, and I want to finish soon, and I will show you that now. I forgot to bring it over here. All right. And this is bordered in that same color I just showed you. I have literally no more room on my desk to put anything. So, I made these for fall, I think, maybe 2 years ago. I know it was a year ago at least. But I'm going to call this my patchwork fall blanket. Yes, it's granny squares. I'm going to put, I think, 4. I don't remember how many I was going to do. I have to count how many there are, and I'm not going to do that at this point because my nose wants me to hate my life and you to hate this video. So, but I have quite a few, probably like 25 or so, maybe more squares that I'm going to put together. That's all that needs to happen with them, and put a border on it. So that's another one of the blankets in progress that I have going. It is getting really warm in here. Oh my goodness. So, yes, we went shopping. I bought yarn. Do I need it? No. Did I want it? Yes. Am I going to use it? Yes. Do I still need to get through all of the scrap gans, or all the scraps that I need to make scrap gans? Yes, I do. Should I be buying yarn? Probably not. But again, as we talked about, I am not ashamed to say I'm a yarn hoarder. My yarn hoard is controlled right now. It is staying controlled. I am keeping it reasonably organized. It is not taking over my house at this point. I'm not going to say yet because it probably will soon. At which point I will need to have an intervention, so I stop buying yarn. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Alright. I swear I'm going to have a better video for you guys next week. It is going to be way better. Starting next weekend, I'm going to have a guest on my channel once a month. And it is somebody who I've worked with in the crochet industry. It is somebody who has a business, per se, sometimes. Then I'm going to showcase their product and their small business if they wish. A lot of these people I've known for many years, and the first guest you are going to see next weekend, and it is the person that started my crochet journey. For those of you who have seen me before, who watched my video before, you kind of know who I'm talking about. If you do not, you will see next week. I figured I wanted to have her on first because she inspired my crochet journey to begin with, and it only seemed right to have her on as a guest. So that's what we're going to do once a month. And then next month, the first weekend in October, the first Sunday in October, I have another guest planned. She also crochets, and she does a lot of shows, and we will get into what she does later, but I have at least 3 or 4 guests I have planned to show. I'd like to get more, so we will see different things that I can do, but I wanted to have a couple guests on my show for you guys, just so you can see what other people do and, you know, what they like to do, because not everybody crochets the same, not everybody knits the same, not everybody does everything the same. We all like different things. We will talk about all things crochet, all things yarn, whatever they want to talk about, that kind of thing. Most of the people I have known for many years, like I said, so, but I will kind of interview them for you and let them kind of tell you their story. So, I have jabbered your head off for 25 minutes, half of which I've been obviously having an allergy issue, and I am so sorry about that. Not intentional. I have no control over apparently what my nose decides to do once I turn on this camera. And I'm feeling very sneezy right now, so I think I'm going to cut it short, and I apologize for that, but I did want to hop on because I said I'd give you guys a video every week, and I want to stick to that this time. So, even though there were a few interruptions in there, my nose hated me. I lost my train of thought, but I wasn't like a weirdo running around with all my head cut off. I did not chase the ice cream man today. Actually, he didn't come, so that was kind of a bummer. Although, okay, here's weird. So while my husband and I were watching Troy in the basement, like, of our house, somebody mowed our lawn. And I think it was the people who are, like, redoing the... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. tried to stop it. Okay. Oh, okay, sorry. While we were watching Troy, so 4 hours, we didn't hear this at all. Completely oblivious to everything going on in the world. My husband comes out to go grab us lunch, and he goes, I think somebody cut our lawn really short. And I looked at the window, and our neighbor's lawn is always cut this short. They do it so they barely have to do it because the gentleman that rents his building is kind of a slumlord. We don't rent, we own. But the gentleman that lives next door, he is kind of a slumlord, unfortunately, and the people that he generally gets to rent are, I don't want to call them less than favorable people, but a lot of them have drug issues, drug dealing issues. It's just not really good people that he obviously doesn't do background checks, because I guarantee, and half the people actually have never seen the house before they rent it, which is another problem because they get evicted. Everybody, we've lived in this house since 2018, and I've had easily over 7 neighbors next door, and they all get evicted within a year. Nobody ever spends a year, and it's the same guy who says they destroyed the house when in fact the house has never been repaired, which I know because my husband and I have seen inside a couple times with some of the tenants. Things literally have never been repaired. They always have somebody over fixing the disaster that is the house afterwards. And whoever they hired to cut the lawn just cut our lawn too, which I'm okay with. Now I don't have to mow the front yard for quite a while. I have to mow my backyard. Maybe they could have done that too, but so yeah, we have a freshly mowed lawn, which is a little weird, but I don't know if the guy intended that or not, but thank you, I guess. I really hope that the last people we got were super nice. They went to work every day. They were decent people. No particular drug activity that I noticed, which was good. I mean, obviously they smoked some pot. I know that because they would do that on their back deck when I was outside and I could smell it and it went right in my window. But other than that, there was like no drug dealing or anything that I noticed. So that was good. They were probably the best neighbors, and of course they were threatened with eviction even though they had been paying their mortgage, or they had been paying their rent and everything. The guy just is, I don't even want to get into it because it made me mad, but I thought we were rid of him when he moved to Grand Forks to live with his mom, and we didn't see him for 2 years. That was wonderful. But now he's back, ruining lives and driving everybody crazy, but whoever mows for him apparently mowed our lawn too. So, side note there. So now I have to mow the front lawn. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off before my nose starts running more and I start sneezing more, and I feel that coming on. So I hope you have a great rest of your week. We will see you next weekend with my very first guest on my show, who I'm excited to have her. Otherwise, keep it real. Like me, I keep it real for you guys. I'm not ashamed of who I am. Like, I'm totally cool with it. I do apologize. Like, I don't want to have, like, bodily functions happening, like my nose running on the show, so try not to do that next weekend. But, so, and it's probably good that we're getting off because now my husband's turning up his video. So, okay, guys, I'll see you next week. You have a great rest of your week. All right, have a good day, guys. Bye.